I spent basically 5 hours every single day watching TikTok Shop affiliate videos and studying the platform so that you don't have to. And let me tell you, in the nicest way possible, most are absolutely horrible. There's creators literally leaving thousands of dollars on the table with simple mistakes that could quite literally be fixed in minutes. So today I'm going to screen share some of the worst offenders, no disrespect. If one of the odd chances that you get picked out I found this week, I want to show you actually how I'd fix them to 10x their conversion rates and actually get some amount of views. So if you're an affiliate running into problems with your content just not performing, or you're curious why, like, hey, I just can't sell anything to save my life, others flop, and there's just no rhyme or reason, this is going to be really eye-opening for you. Real quick, you see me constantly talk about the system that I do. What exactly does that system look like? I'm going to be doing a free live master class on July 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be going over the system that's generated me over $2.5 million GMV, as well as countless of my other students, Tyreek, Ashley. This is the exact same system that every single one of them follows. So if you want to see me go through that, break it down, do some account audits, answer a bunch of questions, it's going to be free. It's live, and I'll be there answering all your questions. So if you want to join that and sign up for that, the link is in the description, and we'll send you over that invite right away to your email. So join that, and I'll see everybody there. I just went on my phone and pulled up 3 affiliate videos that I wanted to actually critique. So again, I want to go through, there are some good things and some bad things about all of these, but I want to kind of go through my process and show you why most people are doing things entirely wrong. And for the most part, I think you're going to see with all 3 of these videos, I can tell you a massive amount of things wrong in the first 3 seconds, right? It's not just what you're saying, it's how you're saying it, it's your background, it's your on-screen text, it's all of these things that are actually applying together that you need to figure out. So let's listen to the first part of this video, right? So again, even before listening to it, omega-3s are amazing for your dog's health. Again, this goes back to the whole concept of what sells, negative sells, right? Not saying that you should scare people, but you should make them aware of problems that come up from having a lack of omega-3. So I know that's this weird transition in your brain that needs to happen, but you need to be focusing on problems first and not solutions, right? If somebody's watching this video, they might not even know that their dog has an omega-3 problem. So you need to highlight that problem. People are only going to want to buy a solution when they are confident that their dog in this situation has this problem and why they should even listen to this person in the first place. So now we can actually listen to what they're saying.
My dog's obsessed with this.
My dog's obsessed with this. Again, why? Did you ask your dog? But, in general, you need to focus on what's going wrong first, right? So nobody's going to listen into this. You're not calling out the problems that happen from having a lack of omega-3, which again, we can even pull that up on ChatGPT and gives us a whole slew of reasons. Now let's keep listening.
Licks the bowl dry every time I put this in her food. It promotes healthy skin, a shiny coat, joints, heart, immune health. It's suitable for all ages. For weight, depends on how many pumps.
So again, what she should have been doing is, instead, nobody cares about the actual product, right? Again, I've talked about this a lot. People care about the actual transformation. So people will buy whatever it is if they're confident that it's going to help solve their dog's problem and therefore help their dog live a healthier life. And that's the most important part. They don't even care what it's called. As long as you're checking that box in their head of like, oh, this makes sense. This is going to help my dog get to where, they should be in terms of health and well-being, etc. So you focusing on the product itself, just showing the product, oftentimes you don't even really need to mention the brand name. Again, you just need to check that box in their head that this actually makes sense. So again, a lot of people are watching this, and I guarantee this is one of the main reasons why it has low views and just low engagement overall, is there's no reason why your dog should even be worried about this, and you should be worried about this for your dog in the first place.
You put in their foods, so easy.
So again, even if she wanted to film a faceless version of this like she did right here, she should have been showing her dog eating the food and talk about problems first. Again, you can use ChatGPT here. What everyday problems come up from my dog being short of omega-3? Problems first, then solutions. You cannot talk about solutions first. Nobody's going to care. You might get a couple sales, but in general, they have to be bought in that they have the problem. So that's the point I really want to drive home in this video. So again, it seems like a good product. The filming, it's a good camera, right? I'm sure if she started to put some of these elements together, she would get a lot more sales. So that's the first video right there. Second video, this one's a bit more interesting. It's not great for a couple of different reasons. I tried to pick different videos that are doing different things wrong so you can start to, see this for yourself.
Yesterday, my 9-year-old stepped on a bee, and I was like, wait.
So now her hook was very good. Yesterday, my 9-year-old stepped on a bee, and then listen to where she goes after that. But as well as that, her on-screen text says on sale, ships free. people know immediately you're selling something, right? And that's a problem when you're trying to do this organically, again, is people don't want to be sold to until they're convinced that they have a problem and that problem is fully fleshed out and that you're the one that can solve this problem for XYZ reason. They're not even going to listen to you in the first place. So there's a whole slew of people that are going to see when they hear on sale, they're just going to scroll away because they're like, they don't want to be sold to. So your whole goal with as a TikTok shop affiliate is to not feel like an ad. It's to feel like you're someone resonating in that same position as somebody that you're speaking to. So again, you're speaking to one person 10,000 times and not 10,000 people one time. And that's the biggest difference. So, but her hook itself is good, but she also takes a route that she shouldn't have very quickly. Wait a second, I can help you with this. She needed to flesh out her problem. So if you see the distribution that people do with their TikTok shop videos is entirely off, right? So many people introduce the product. You have to flesh out your problems before you get into the solution. So now we're going to be selling this product for the next 35 seconds. I don't know. I couldn't say 35 seconds worth of things about a product. So instead, this distribution should have been at least 20 seconds of actually fleshing out the problems and why it's a problem and why it needs to be fixed before actually introducing the solution.
Actually, it's so easy to use. He did it on himself, and all you do is you stick it right over the sting. You pull up, it pulled the stinger right out, but it also prevented him from getting swollen and itchy.
So again, it prevented him from getting swollen and itchy. That's a problem, right? Another main issue that a lot of people do is they'll go from problem to solution back to problem. Even though it sounds like she's saying it as a solution, she's saying it in a way as that it's solving a problem, right? So that belongs back in the problem section. You want to avoid going from problem to solution, back to problem, back to solution. And you want to, funnel them down. Again, you're creating a funnel where you're talking about problems, solutions, call to action, urgency. And so like the things that she's saying isn't wrong. Her background's great. Like it looks like a high quality video. If she fixed her on-screen text, talked about problems more, and actually, dug into the pain of, how bad bee stings are, how it's actually preventable, and why the way that you're doing things right now isn't going to make any sort of difference. So again, the best products are problem-solving products. So if she fixed that, this would have been a great video. So it's just the small things that people mess up and that just screw their entire video. So even though, overall, like the elements that she has are maybe like a 7 to 7.5 out of 10, because of the way that it was delivered, it brings it down to like a 5, 6 out of 10. And so if she started to get these elements right, I guarantee she would have gotten a lot of sales and potentially even gone viral. All right, now the final video here, again, this one's not the greatest for a couple of different reasons.
You feel unhappy, but you don't want to.
So her on-screen text is okay, back to happier days, but again, it should be problem-based, not solution-based. She's really aggressive here. So there's a difference between being aggressive and over the top and just being passionate about what you're talking about. And she's kind of crossing that line of where she's just like yelling at the camera. Like I saw this on my For You page. It's like, I feel like I'm scared right now, and not in a good way where I want to listen to what she's saying. So she's like violently shaking it. So again, she's trying to show like passion in terms of she cares about what she's talking about in terms of, being stuck on meds, things like that. That's the point she's trying to make, but it just wasn't executed in the right way.
You feel unhappy, but you don't want to go on these. Me, I haven't felt like myself in years, lost my spark, didn't socialize as much, didn't want to do a lot of things.
So again, now we're 7 seconds in, she's only talked about herself. The problem is you need to talk about other people, and where a lot of people mess up is you need to interweave I and you, right? She should be saying I and you through telling a story, and she's going I. Nobody cares about you making the video, they care about themselves. So how do you, interweave elements of talking about them, because that's, you're trying to speak to almost like a friend on FaceTime. I think that's the best way to explain it for people who are trying to speak to a camera better. Is you're just speaking to a friend. Speak the way that you normally would. And if you're speaking to a friend, you're not going to be like I. If you are, you might just be a horrible friend. Damn. But either way, you should be implementing things about them in general. So a combination of those two things and something small just like that. So again, this got some engagement, like 272 likes, 51 bookmarks, 18 shares. That's good. Like this is more so on the right track, but it's a lot of these small things that make the most difference, because that can be the difference between doing $100 on a video and $1,000 on a video, $5,000 on a video. It really compounds over time, and you have to fix these small things if you want to get to the next level on TikTok Shop. And oftentimes a video like this versus, taking it a step up, fixing your tone, fixing a lot of these other small things could be the difference between 3K in a month, 5K in a month, 10K in a month. It can be that small of a difference. And as you start to get to these upper levels on TikTok Shop, the small things are really making the difference between 10K, 20K a month, and so on.
Things I used to want to do, but I did not.
And the other thing is like the leaves are really loud here. So again, she's got a great background, but I think she's like stepping through leaves, and it's just like, it sounds horrible to listen to. So I guarantee there's a large proportion of people that are hearing that just being like, like I feel like I just don't want to watch this because the leaves are so loud.
Start making me. So when doing some research on TikTok, of course, and I found Dr. Amos. That's how I learned that you can take saffron, a supplement
supplement, and that can naturally produce serotonin. I found this happy saffron, and guess whose company it is? Dr. Amen's. Been taking it for a few weeks. It's subtle, but
So again, a lot of people get this wrong. I talk about this a lot with the people that I work with. It's a common misconception. You need to talk about the transformation before you sell the product. A lot of times I won't even bring up the product until like the final 5 seconds. Again, people are buying transformations. They're not buying products. So if you sell the transformation, they're going to want to buy it, and they're just, oh, cool, this is the thing that she used. Cool, I'll take it. I'll buy it. So she used an authority figure there with that Dr. Daniel dude. I can't remember his name. But overall, this was much better. You know, if I had to like rate it, I would say like it's like an 8 out of 10. But she needs some sort of on-screen text here. She needs to bring her tone down in terms of being passionate, but not so over the top that she's like screaming at the camera. But again, you know, the results speak for themselves, but I'm just talking about in this video specifically, you know, how to take things from maybe a 7 out of 10 to, you know, an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. And that those extra steps up can make you potentially, you know, tens of thousands more dollars just by changing some small, very minute details. If you want to master these strategies, you can absolutely take what I've shown you and, you know, try it for yourself. My whole goal is to be the best source of free information about TikTok Shop on YouTube, period. I think that's what I try to do with all my videos. I know for a fact that approaching things the way that I tell you guys is going to yield you a significantly higher chance of driving more GMV, because I've done this now with over 20 plus affiliates, including myself, for over a year now. I've been on this platform. So obviously I have a lot more way advanced techniques, full transparency, that I just don't show here on YouTube, because I've dedicated 12 plus months to learning this stuff, and the people who pay me, I am going to give all of that away. So if you think my free stuff is good, genuinely, I can't even begin to tell you how much more valuable the actual information is, because it's made me at this point hundreds of thousands of dollars.